Okay, we're here to do an unboxing of the Star Wars Revel Level 3, the part number 06718. It's the 172 scale. So let's take a look at it. This is going to be a fun build, I think. So I've already taken everything out of the plastics, but so there's the cockpit. A lot of nice panel lines. I like the detail. Revel Germany does a good job, I think, better than some others. Let's take a look. Yeah, a lot of great detail in there. You could have fun getting in there and detailing and dry brushing and doing washes and whatever else you want to do. That's interesting. Not a lot of pieces to this. Here's the underside. Put some of those away. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to spend a little time building it and a ton of time painting it. That is, if that's the route you want to go. I'm going to add LED lights underneath. You see that in certain shots throughout the movie series. And there'll probably be some spots here and here. And up front or whatever, I'm going to add some LED lights. That should be fun. You can buy kits to do this, but I've got all the parts. I know how to solder. I've done all that before, so it'll be fun to add some lights, drill some little holes wherever it goes, shut the LEDs in there. This is going to be the rear end here where the engines, it's usually, you see it, sometimes it's white, sometimes it's blue. From what I understand, not the expert, white is when it's in, low speed mode, and blue is when it's hyper speed or something, I don't know. I was fortunate enough to see the Star Wars A New Hope when it came out in theaters in 1977. Of course, they've done a lot since then, and there are variations on this build. So yeah, that's where the cockpit will be over here. And then there'd be some pieces, and that's where the headlights, if you want to call it, when they were going through that giant snake that they were actually inside of, or his cave, whatever. But yeah, look at all that. That is amazing. It's funny how you see in other people's build, and even in the original, the vents or whatever, the lines come straight off, right? And it's like, if this one comes straight off, I get that. Why doesn't this one come off this way? It doesn't, it comes off that way. So they fan out. I'm like, well, the air was what's pushing it. I mean, in space, nothing's going to do any pushing. Anyway. Very cool. Gonna have a lot of fun. Let's take a look at Chewbacca and Han Solo. That'll be fun to paint. Kind of tiny, there's my thumb. I tend to keep the clear pieces in the bag so they don't get scratched up. And when I take things out of the bag, before I throw the bag, I'll keep this bag, but other bags, I always check. Is there anything left in the bag? The part breaks off and you need it, and it's thrown away with the bag. And some, that's gonna go on the back where the engine is. May wanna do something to diffuse the light. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. But that'll stay in the bag when it goes back in the box until I need it. Some decals, decals. That's gonna go on the back of the engine, right? It's gonna go live with that. That'll be interesting. See how that looks. Huh. It's like it's been scratched up, or nicks or tears or scrapes or something. Interesting. Let's look through the instructions. Now, little tips about what to do, how to do it. That doesn't look like a Millennium Falcon. Good heavens. How many languages are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. Tell you what each of the symbols mean. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are all the paint codes, colors, whatever. So 371 with an A. I guess it just ABCD is the way to look at it. Second one down, light gray silk matte. Light gray silk matte. Light gray matte, not silk. It's like 2 different colors. Interesting. Oh, mixing colors. 19 of something and 1 of something. 19 drops, 1 drop, whatever. Spare parts, no problem. So it says. Cockpit. Okay, all right. So in the, you see here, it's all the A, B, C, D, G, H, P, E, F. Okay. So then you have to go back to the color and go, all right, what is C? C is medium gray matte. Wow. Landing gear. It'd be neat if they kind of gave you a label up here. It's like, what even is this? Well, I think it's the landing gear. Well, you don't know. It's number 2. Where to put the decals, how to paint each square or piece, hatch, whatever you want to call it. They want you to paint the inside E. Why, if it's never going to be seen, would you paint the inside E, which is tar black matte? Okay, fine. I'm going to interpret some of these and choose what color I want to use. You go broke buying all those paints. I got a lot of them, but wow. Yeah, so the parts we saw for the top and the bottom, they each get little side pieces to give it more thickness. Interesting. Oh, there you go. There's. Oh, Chewy only gets an H and an F. What's an H and an F? Got me wondering. Come on now. H. Ochre matte. Silver. Wait, what? No, that can't be right. H. Oh, for his belt. So he's got lots of colors of his fur. He only gets one. We'll fix that. We'll give him some highlights. Don't glue that. So I guess for this thing, we need some glue and paint and something interesting. Yeah, see, there's those. Anyway, we already talked about that. Yeah, lots of painting fun. I'll follow the guide, but I'll do some of my own stuff too. I watched a video on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description. Guy is building and I guess helped design one of these models that's, I don't know, twice as big as this, or 3 times. And pretty interesting. He had a lot of great tips about colors, and because he actually went and saw the original screen used by Lucas, Millennium Falcon from, I forget which movie. And he took all these detailed pictures, created his own model with their approval, and is selling it. And, you know, so I think the guy knows what he's talking about. So it's like, yeah, here's this thing, right? Back to this. Where does this go? Right? I think that's part of the loading ramp. Maybe you can have it up or down, maybe, depending upon if you want it to be, you know, like here. They show you these parts, but it's like, nah, how are you supposed to tell which part that is? Interesting. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's an unboxing. I got this off Amazon. It was like $83, I think. So, stay tuned. We'll do some more looking and playing and having fun.